Good morning. At least here it is morning. Therefore, good morning. It is Jason from Me as Jason, that fabulous YouTube channel we all love. Coming at you to tell you that I just wasted my morning, or another way to put it, I just focused my morning on finding a part-time job. It would appear to keep up my living and the sanity of those I live with, I need to make somewhere in the range of $800 a month. So the goal here is an $800 pay month. That is close to impossible on part-time work, only because, joking aside, legitimately, I cannot work 20 hours at $8 an hour and make that much money. So, I've considered selling illegal substances. I considered murdering people. Two things I can't actually bring myself to do. So, quick money is not an option for me. I also don't want to do prostitution, and I don't want to do sex videos online. Work is a necessity, it appears. So, I have decided that I need to work to have a living, which I guess is what 100% of people do in this society. The reason why it doesn't work for me is because what I want to do with a passion project, a love and a joy, brings no money. So some would argue that it brings no money because I'm at its beginning stages, which is fine, and I'm not looking to buy a yacht, or a car, or a house. I'm actually looking for $800 a month. And I don't think that's unreasonable, however, apparently it is. So, my thoughts don't gel with the thoughts of others. Like, I don't think it's unreasonable to ask for a part-time job that pays enough for me to make $800 after taxes in a month. So, I actually don't see that as being, the most awful thing that anybody has ever created as far as their hopes and dreams. However, there are people that say that that is ridiculous and I should not have such high hopes and dreams. So, I mean, it's frustrating to me because if I can't make $800 a month doing things above and beyond what I actually care to do, then what's the point? That's where the frustration comes in. I am so much more than $800 a month. However, I see that in this moment I need to make $800 a month. And yet, I can't even do that. Like, there's so much that, there's so many dreams, and apparently I dream too big. Is that what's going on? I would say leave a comment, but, no one watches my video except for some wonderful people, and honestly, that's the truth, that there are wonderful people that watch my videos, so I can't say no one, but not enough people watch my videos at this current time for me to make a living. And therefore I do have to go out to work. And so I've been focusing on work today. And it's funny because, even for part-time jobs, they make you go through all these hoops. And they give you that, 100-page or 100 questions about, would you say you like to steal and beat people up? Or would you say you're relatively happy at work? I don't want to steal and beat people up, but I'm not relatively happy at work because I'm not happy at work. I'm happy doing my editing, and I'm happy doing my videos, and that makes no money. So what's frustrating in life is that people tell you to follow your dreams, do what you want, and be happy. It's impossible for me to be happy because following my dreams, doing what I want, makes no income. Watching the tape back, I would have to agree with myself. It's flawless. It's that real, that dirt that everyone's looking for, that good grit. So I'm very happy to be posting this on my next Jason video. It shows that there's been progress, digression in my mental state, things are going great, and so that's important for you to know that, for when, But things are going great, and I know I love all the support. I love all the non-funds that I'm getting from the public at large, and the non-recognition. That's good too. But there is just no monetary representation of God in my life. It is all just pure evil. Pure evil. Okay, so we'll catch you later on the flip side, and okay. Okay, so watching that video back, it would seem to indicate that I am on a spiral, not a heavenly spiral up to the Lord, but more of a spiral down to the, down to hell, down to, I don't know, what's hell? There's a lot of representations of hell. Say some crazy person runs for president and wins. Okay, that would be a hell. Impossible, never gonna happen, but just in case, say somebody who, doesn't like black people, doesn't like women, likes evil, money is their main focus, don't like immigrants, just a blame game, just a devilish figure, manifested into humanity. Like I said, it would never happen. But let's just say someone like that became president of the #1 nation in the world. Obviously, a quick downgrade. We would no longer be the #1 nation. But that's besides the point. That's not. I don't want to say that we are in a apocalyptic end of days when we as a nation chose. Something or someone crazy, like a manifestation of the devil to appear at our highest office. We wouldn't do that as Americans, so, we've skin of our teeth, we missed that one. So happy about that. Let's see. I did expect, however, I did expect by this point, the world would have ended. So, that took care of my whole don't work for the man, because the world's over. So now, since the world for some reason wants to exist still, despite our electing the devil, I assume all we can do is just live in hell. And so I'm embracing my hell. I live in it. My country is now a hell. And that's where we live. That's where we live. There are some people, some demons, that feel like it is heaven on earth. Obviously, the devil is in charge, and they have minions, per se, of demons. And those demons vigorously support the devil, and they just don't see that evil is not actually good. So when they're working in the framework of evil, they're very excited, you see. And so yeah, we have some demons on earth that support the devil, and that's okay. Demons and devils have been around for eons. One way to overcome the demon or the evil is to realize there's no such thing as evil. So easy. So easy to not live in a world of negativity and evil, because nothing in life accentuates that. Let's say if you're having a bad day. We've all had them, and in a bad day, the next thing that's going to happen is going to be bad. And then it's going to downhill spiral and to a point where your day is just going so wretched. And, at the end of that day, your child could be dismembered, and, your dog could be hanging from a tree, as you come home, and still barking just a little bit, but just this really close to death, and there's nothing you can do, and you can't really kill them because they've already suffered for like 2 hours, and anyway, just the rigmarole of possible evils, and then, you just laugh that off, and you bury your daughter, and you bury your dog, and that's evil, and you just laugh it off and say, there's no such thing as you evil. And you just, you live in a happy life. And that's what is suggested, because the concept of evil, you see, folks, is there is no evil. Therefore, nothing bad can happen to anybody. So, like I said, you bury your daughter, you bury your dog, and then you go on maybe and then, I don't know, watch a show you like, have a little fun. It's all in your brain. It's all in your brain, you see. Nothing bad really happens. It's just we think it happens. You see, and when you think it happens, you get depressed. And I'm here to tell you that there is no room for depression because nothing goes wrong. Everything is a joyous swan of perfectness. And if you experience something that goes wrong, let's say your internet doesn't work for a day. You know, that's common. Don't spiral out of control. It's fine. Just, just think positively. Your daughter, has been raped to death. Just think positively. You just gotta get over the hurdle that there is no real evil. You see? And it's all just good. Because at the end of the day, it's all just good, right? At the end of the day, God wins. The devil never wins. So it's just way too convoluted, and you're not really a good person if you take time to be sad and upset and live in the negativity, because the evil will always lose. Therefore, you're on the losing side. Now, don't you want to be a winner? So don't, just because of the smell, I understand you got to bury your daughter and you got to bury your dog, but to wallow in it, who cares if the person that murdered those people in your family shows up or sends you letters of, a smiling face or something? You just gotta get over it. And I think that's what's wrong with society, is we don't get over things. Evil's always winning because we just dwell on it. Like, it's such a big deal. Make another daughter, get another dog. Half the time, there's so many dogs starving in this world and you're not even being productive. You're just whining about yours. Adopt a kid. There's immeasurable goodness you can do, and you're just gonna wallow in the whole "my daughter was murdered" thing. Like, it's a big deal. I'm just so sick of people worrying about evil and its awfulness, because you just get over it. Just get over it already. Get over it. There's no such thing. Okay, well, it's been a good lesson, and I feel like it's been properly explained. I love you, and keep living the good life. Like yours truly. You just get over it. Just get over it. Get over it. There's no such thing. You just get over it. Just get over it already. Get over it.